To my spiritual friends that I'm going to talk related to the teachings of the Buddha Dharma. First of all, if we were to go briefly about the Dharma in general, first of all, there is the wheel of existence or samsara, and beyond that is the nirvana, the enlightenment, and it's all pervading, and that's what we do experience. That all the beings, all sentient beings, they possess the nature of the Tathagata Garbha, or essence of enlightenment. That as we find oil in the mustard seed, likewise all the beings possess the nature of the enlightenment. Those who recognize the intrinsic Buddha nature, realizing the Buddha nature and freeing themselves from the obscurations which certainly appeared, and they are renowned, or they are known as perfectly pure perfectly realized beings or the Buddha or the Nirvana.
That the Butani Taka Sanjiki Niluti Mote, Rango Rangi Mantone, then the lower zoning into which my dribble. Then the man for the letter, Madame Corinne.
Those who could not recognize the intrinsic Buddha nature and falling in the trap or duality in samsara and holding on to subject and object is known as obscured beings or samsara.
Tani Taka Sanjiki Kapsu, Tani Pede, Tomi Jito, Chuku. Kundu Zambing over Tani Pe Sanjibi, Charlie, Daily Tene, Sundu Rananki Koba, Monjo Vision, come Koba, Tani Java, and a lot of what some Jimmy Japan. Daily Jantini to Jisabon, Madame Korean Roala, Tani Semi needed Simbakunelani, Tani to Kush and Koba, to Kush and to some Jimmy Japan. Tani to get
The realized beings, for instance Buddha Samantabhadra, the primordial Buddha, realizing his intrinsic Buddha nature, not straying in the duality, and manifest in the level of Sambhogakaya or the Dhyani Buddha level, all enjoyment body, and out of compassion manifested in the manifesting body or Nirmanakaya in order to benefit beings.
Then, Kundu Zambo, Shukum over it in the Longjo of the Kora, Kabatan, Longjo Zoboli, and then to be good. Then Junto Sanji may have a Junto Sanji may have a 10 being nonsense. That did the Nikaban de Latine. Sana, that answer, Maji, Kusungu Govalata, Tepachunga Eogi, the Lu Damata Tosiores. Tangi Tanda Edi, answer Sangala, Tepachimbu Tat Sangata Tene, Sena, Tene, Sanjita Kusum Onili Tene, Mandibara, Tene, that to be good. Yeni Korangabarzo Sanji, Sene. Kundu Zamboranto Sanji, Sini, Sembali, he Jundragukava. Then he Jundragukava, legend, and imagine to keep the sing to the dados, the Latin, Tambichi, Colo, and Yemichava, said to be Kuyukova, Sanji, Tonlas of a dance, and then it was a dance day. That Tandanga, Sanji Devandi, Kazan de la Sanji, Tonja be nonsense, Kazan, then by Ziva. The
Buddha Samantabhadra, the Adi Buddha, manifesting in the Dhyani Buddha or Sambhogakaya level, and out of compassion manifesting in Sambhogakaya level or Nirmanakaya or manifesting body, that there are different views according to different philosophy. At present we are going through according to the Vajrayana tradition or school, and according to Vajrayana tradition that Vajrayana or the greater vehicle, the Mahayana tradition, that we according to this that that in this world that there are thousand Buddhas that has to come, and that the present Buddha is the Buddha Shakyamuni, fourth Buddha, who manifested out of compassion of the Buddha Samantabhadra in order to benefit beings, and this is the time of fourth Buddha Shakyamuni.
Ale Taka Sanjigi, Yandigi Chokita, Tilamta, Madame Korean now and did that, and it is Jana. Madame Korean now and did the Nitoma, Nitokona, Rangu Mola Pede, Designable, or Zangan Navacine, another dinner Rango Ranga Manton again. Didn't it? Zonga, Yuri, Zimbas, and Niggas Zonzi Niggas a little ten. Then Korean no one is here.
That's a brief introduction how is the nature of the nirvana, and now if we were to talk about samsara, that though we have the nature of enlightenment, the Buddha nature, yet without recognizing the Buddha nature and straying in the delusion, in the duality, holding on to subject and object, thus we are caught into the delusion, though we have the Buddha nature.
That's something that's what the young Batunga to from Jebita. Then young Baltene, then the door to go near the Kona. Come soon, Jiduba, Secretary, System to Botanina. They'll come, Zoom may become soon. Do what you get in door to go. Now at the then say any time door to go to it. This is the Holo Burma, Sebadan College, didn't tell it in it. Then you get a McGee. Somebody get a McGee, then a Duke on a gave them giving over that. They let them by the and review and then they were the domain. Some major passage. Then do I to land and Tempajik in it. Do you want to Tempajik in it? They were come, Sinaka. The
with the duality that we have the different emotions, the five poisons or the three, and because of this, that we create the three levels of existence, the existence of attachment, existence of form and without form. And in these three existences of realm, there are 6 different kinds of state of beings or realms, where according to their own results of the actions of the mind and body and speech, that according with the results of their actions, virtuous or positive actions, they experience the happiness. With the result of their negative actions, they create or get the sufferings. Those beings themselves create the sufferings and the happiness with their own mental activities.
I did that the current door to Lancorin, Corney, Corsinci, Tenevada, to make a ranching Mavadene, Tandori to division, Tansi, Benanya, Saranga, Italan, Tegum, Tandolan, Lumung. Tang and some to that to make a ranching in Batim, that dendrosum, Nusum at head and that, Milajaga Nancy, Amayla, Tatsu. Balance what do you do at it and do a Koran, Granjali. Then Mandipaj, and or to country Cajun, so that you must be never taught Koran. Then it don't get there are Tanzami, the 10 delight that they were young, but not they were doing multiple cheer, your money, that day in that and call doing it down so that
and this in this world of existence, or the 6 realms, with the result of their own actions, that they go through the different sufferings. For instance, in the inferior realm, in hell, they go through incredible sufferings from heat and cold, and in the animal world, they constantly suffer from stupidity and ignorance and tortures and beings in the hungry ghost realm, they suffer constantly from hunger and thirst. And beings in these are the three inferior realms. But even in the superior realms, like beings in the human world, they suffer constantly from birth, old age, sickness and disease and death. And beings in the demigod, they constantly suffer from fighting. Beings in the god, they also suffer from death. Thus, in this sixth realm, whatever we consider, it's completely spoiled by torture or by sufferings, and it's like a person who's terrible sick and tormented by all kinds of pains and suffering. Likewise, in these six realms, there are constant sufferings with the results of their own actions.
Mata ben truvi lamden chen ne de tugun na tu jinyong re de yina den da tham se ge tene mubu thola tene be de kora tene tang ko dong ri jam san de len den be se du tene kora tu ji ye tu ge de jawa tam je gen jaba de san de mi jaba tene de khwali den be thap su tene tam be chu ji go mo san de mi jaba ji ye se Titela tene tene chui goma de la rang so kawadan maji nyam so tende chetuna tene yang tarvin du rang la ya bachile ko tarvin du de ko rang tamara pach rang ke tabi chu de rang ya ba yin ta tene ting tan tan lam lo ko ko ra de mi dum na da ti tri mi tu ba de mo si bi thola ti chong tab jalam be de na tene rang de rang de bu de tene mo so jo dal tene sang ye se yo re tende yenda tene mata khoi ni ko le se na mata wala mata rang chene de ko ya yo mare tene mata khoi ko sawa de da mari bola tene ti ko me ke sa ne da ti ge ne ti che ba re te thur re te yina de me ge wa ro mo sen me ge wa ti tene yembo tene ge wa te tene chena tene kora tikala yonde me de shapin da ko digbi yonde yin so da se ti digbi kora nyambola tene gewa ten tene se nyam so la na ne ani ta be ne la kona ran de sa ta sim cho so tene se yo
beings though they have the ground nature or the intrinsic reality of Buddha nature, without being able to recognize their own Buddha nature, they are falling into the delusions of the compassion of the Buddhas and their manifestation. In order to liberate the beings from this ocean of samsara and a wheel of existence, that the Buddhas turn the wheel of Dharma, and there is a way to practice teachings and through which one can gain the ultimate realizations or enlightenment. It's not that one has to remain in the impure state of the ignorance or delusion. There's a way to liberate or free, and since the cause of the delusion is the ignorance, and avoiding all the negative emotions and taking support of the positive actions through which one can dispel the ignorance. As it said that though the evil or the negative emotions or its actions has no good result or quality, yet it has one quality that can be purified or dispelled. So thus, through avoiding those negative actions and taking support of the positive actions, one can find the liberations. There's a brief introduction about samsara and nirvana, or wheel of existence and liberation or enlightenment. Now we shall begin the subject, how we can practice the teaching and find a way out. If we were to ask, and how we would enter into the path of enlightenment that's shown by the Buddha Shakyamuni. And there are innumerable teachings or entrance, yet in a nutshell or essence, that Buddha advised that any action that's involved with the emotions and which cause harmful result with thoughts and actions toward others, that is important to avoid. One should check that if someone does something very harmful action toward oneself, do you feel very pleasant with that or not? If we don't, then it's the same toward others. Therefore, it's important to avoid all kinds of negative actions and to adopt or to practice the positive thoughts and actions.
देखवा मचेस ता गेवा चीज गेवा पुस सब चे गेवा कासे से चना गेवा संगी दे तने जेन तम ला पेंबर जुवी तने संबंध जवा ला ले दिला तने ते गेवा सरे रे जेन तम ला पेंबर से कोई जुमसे कासे से चना ता माना जो तम से थोमा मैंने कोना तने खोवांदला खोर देवा यिनी खोरतांते ते चेंसी नवाता मंडवा जगते ने चेंसी तो चेंसी जिंदो के ते चेंसी चुआ कार कोर कोर दे बचरे कोर ते दे ताने तेने मिलुंदी तेने कोना माल तेने चुआ दे पामें दंडले तेने चुआ दे पामें दंडले तेने रंग मिलु चुआ रंग पामें रंग दंडो या पामें दंडले तेने या तेने यांगी कोना समझे तेने रंग कोरा पुचो दोची ता तने तजने तने कोरा कोरा कोर देवा यिंदी ताने तने कमसुम खोरी समझे दी ना तने रंग मा आमा से मान्यू आगे तने समझे तो कुछ यो मारे तंसे आमा से न्यू आगे तने से आमा से भी तो सो ताती मागे जिंदो तने टेंशन भी जमा से रंग लू तो सोचे तने थोड़ा लू तो सोचे वाने तने कोरा तने बेना से सेल मागा को बात तने से तने जांग टेंशन बती ना ताती टेंशन बती इम्बाती तने टेंशन के मागे दे तने तांडा कोवा तने छम दे यो दुमे नर दे यो बंदे हा को आते के तो तने